Hey, what's going on everyone? Choco here and welcome back to How to Minecraft. Ugh, that feels so right, but yet it's not happening right now. I'm sorry. I know I just played a little bit with everyone's feelings. I'm sure the nostalgia is going through the roof, but it is not happening as of yet, or who knows, it may not happen at all for me anyways, but I wanted to give it a try out for size. It's been a minute. So, I wanted to put together a video talking about the top 5 things I hope for and are important to me if I were to be invited to How to Minecraft in today's video. But before I get into that, a little bit about why I'm making this video. I've been messaged on Twitter, during my streams, in my dreams, wherever it may be. I've been mentioned a lot and talked to a lot by different people saying, hey Choco, about that How to Minecraft. I have heard that Vic is putting together another How to Minecraft season in terms of rumor and speculation, right? I think just about everyone has seen the tweet. I have not been invited. I am not in any way, shape, or form currently helping with the creation of everything. I don't know a whole lot about what's happening, so I don't know. The best I can tell you right now is, number one, if the things I am outlining in this video were to be true, I'm certainly very likely to say yes if I were invited. And if I'm not invited, that's completely fine, because there are a lot of really talented content creators who I'm sure would love to have a part of that. I've certainly had more than my fair share of having really great memories made on here. I can't wait to see what everyone else does, because I'm sure it's going to be really fun to watch and really cool to follow. So either way, I do hope the best for the How to Minecraft series. It kind of took some weird turns here and there. I'm sure a lot of you know that I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan of some of the other seasons. Besides, I really like one. One is, of course, the nearest and dearest to my heart. 2, I thought was pretty cool. And after that, kind of got a little bit weird for a while. But I'm really excited to see How to Minecraft return to form. I think it could be really, really fun. But anyways, that out of the way, again, we'll see how things pan out. If I get invited, I'll be sure to let you all know and kind of share where things are at with that. But for all intents and purposes for right now, let's hop on to the actual main topic, because I don't want to just say like, hey guys, we'll wait and see, because that's not much of a video, is it? Number one thing that I hope for How to Minecraft, and by the way, I figured what better place to possibly do this in. And yes, I'm going to sit here the entire time. Nothing will happen on your screen that's too crazy, besides maybe you getting hit straight in the nostalgias. But number one, I hope that How to Minecraft as a series returns to more of its vanilla roots. Now, I can understand maybe a little bit of light modding, maybe some very basic things added here and there for convenience sake, but my goodness, what I loved How to Minecraft Season 1 because it was so focused on the idea of this was something that was kind of like the experience for anyone who was just jumping into Minecraft for the first time, for the millionth time or whatever. It was just showing how people play the game and have fun, and it was so darn cool. And some of the other things on this list of mine, it really builds upon this idea of it's making your own fun, and finding ways to create your own fun was just such a neat concept, and I loved it so very much. So I'd love to see this being returned to vanilla. I'd love to see this being about figuring out how certain things work, all of us banging our heads against walls for redstone and then consulting gurus and being like, hey, listen, I don't understand what's going on, but this is glowing right now. If you could just explain to me how that works. Oh, that would be so cool. And now that we're in such a different Minecraft version, there's lots of new stuff to discover. And I think there is such an opportunity to explore a vanilla Minecraft world again and delve into what it really has to offer. I think that could be really, really cool. Number 2 on this list is I would also love for this How to Minecraft season be something where, you know, especially if there are newer players on, that this would be something where it's more focused on PvE content. Not to say that PvP is like, I don't want PvP anywhere in my Minecraft, because I think PvP is a lot of fun. I think PvP can be really, really well done. And if anyone were to do it right, it would probably be this particular group of people. But when it comes to doing How to Minecraft, I think my favorite memories generally were PvE memories, where people were collaborating or making silly events that had nothing to do with PvP, but just enjoying things, building things out, doing like these like light pranks and stuff. I thought they were absolutely hilarious, whether this be us talking about you know, on Allie's birthday dropping cakes everywhere, or you know, us having really goofy, like, role-play-esque things about the theft of Stormy and the eventual death of Stormy, but we're not going to talk about that. But there's so many things were just so cool about having this PvE focus, and I think that if they were to weave in, like, PvP events, kind of like how we did in Season 1, but maybe a little bit even bigger, because I know a lot of people are huge fans, and I would love to see throwbacks, such as maybe even, like, battle domes or capture the wolves and stuff like that. That could be really cool, but I would love to see a kind of callback to the PvE focused nature of what made, I think that's what made Season 1 really charming. Not to say that PvP was like ever a bad thing in Season 1 especially, but I think that if you think about Season 1, I would bet, at least from my perspective, PvE was definitely more of the thing that made it exciting, and I think that'd be really cool. Number 3 on the list, user-made in-world content. Now you might be like, what the heck is he talking about? What I mean by this is user content from the players of the world I thought were some of the best things ever. Let me tell you. This was some of the coolest stuff. This kind of links back to the PvE things, but this also included some PvP things. One, like, as an example, and this is kind of like the definitive example I have of something that is absurdly fun. Actually, I have 2 of them now because I'm going to be greedy about this. But like, I have 2 examples that kind of, I think, epitomize how silly and fun even a simple thing can be. Namely, Vic's, I call it Vic's Splat Challenge because that's usually what ended up happening to me. But the idea that you would have a challenge where your basic thing was build up and then see who would survive going splat in the ground. And I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was one of the weirdest and most hilarious concepts I had ever seen. And you know, it's just such a weird one, but it's so funny and it's so interesting to watch, and everyone really unsure because, you know, we're not necessarily the most mechanically gifted of Minecrafters. But it was cool because you never quite were sure about the outcome, and it was really crazy, and it was kind of like trying to do like a little bit of one-upping and stuff like that. It was really funny. It was in good taste and good humor, I thought. So that kind of stuff was really funny to me. And of course, the natural second thing that popped into my head whenever it came to gambling with my life was gambling and using my life as a bargaining chip in Pete's Casino. But stuff like that was so much fun, and I would love to see more of that content come back. I mean, heck, we even had like duels, we had all kinds of like really wacky things, even in terms of PvP content that people were creating. It was awesome. It was fun. I love those things. I would love to see the series, with or without me, have more of that, because I thought that was so cool. I think it sparked ideas for people, and it was just really, really neat to watch. All right, so number 4, we're going to go into now, I think, things that are really close and dear to my heart, which would be really big things for me. I'm just trying to put myself in the position of someone that's in the How to Minecraft server. I would love for there to be free building. That would be my 4th one, is free building. And what I mean by that is I understand and totally get the idea of you don't want to progress too far, right? Because it's not a lot of fun if someone goes through and breezes through the entirety of the game. Like, you know, you sign off one day, you come back, and all of a sudden it's like a giant empire of like all automated machines. The Ender Dragon has like 300 tombstones over it that's like ultra rip. Yeah, I get that's not great, but I would love for it to be, if it could just be something where we could have time to build, to have fun with like just kind of goofing around, landscaping and building things, whether it just is something really crazy with the Rob's flying buttresses, which I get a kick out of that word, but whether it be that or whether it be, I don't know, the salty lagoon, just that kind of stuff. I would love to see that kind of stuff come back, because I thought that was so cool. And yeah, it's something where it certainly it's not a great feeling whenever you're building and stuff and your building falls behind others, but I really do think that there's a certain kind of charm that exists from the whole concept of just letting people build and stuff, because I think it inspires people to build other things. And when people teamed up to build bases, it sometimes ended up quite nice. It ended up quite nicely for quite a few people. So I would love to see that come back. I know that for me, if I was in the server, I would love for that to be a rule, because I want to really, you know, level up my building chops, fam. I'm out here building like square dirt huts. I need to build better stuff. I only know how to build between dirt huts and really large sprawling buildings. I need to figure it out, man. Anyways, Onwards to the final and last one. Number 5. I would love for there to be a shared time for recording, but allowances for there to be outside recordings. What I mean by this is one of the things I really liked about How to Minecraft's format was everyone tried to be on at the same time, right? So there was a higher chance that you would interact with somebody. I really like that idea. And I really hope that they bring this back for this new season of How to Minecraft, because I think that really brings out some really cool stuff about it, right? Obviously events and stuff call people in, but I love the idea of having everyone on at the same time, because it really was like, you know, you got to hear what other people were up to, you could hang out and chill and just kind of be like, hey, you want to go do blah, 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 blah. Do you want to go watch Lachlan go get murdered by guardians, or whatever the case may be? It was just really, really funny, and I thought that was really fun, and having that interaction, I think, was part of what made the fabric of How to Minecraft so darn good. And as for the outside time, what I mean by that is to also allow people to record outside that time or just stream. Some of the coolest stuff that we ever saw, I thought, in How to Minecraft was just people hanging out. Like, I know for me personally, what you're looking at right in front of you, this was certainly not something I could do within like a short period of time, because I had so much just, if I was really good, you know, LOL pro Minecrafter, if I was able to just go through and just like build everything first try perfectly, it wouldn't be that bad. But whenever I was learning this, I was like, I don't know, put this over here. I don't know what that does. Learning this kind of thing took a long time, and having some time outside of the actual recording windows was great, because this allowed me to kind of go ahead and build and try and fail and spend time with chat. Oh, I love this. It let me kind of like stay in the world for longer. It was just so cool. And it doesn't have to be necessarily linked to progression, but oh man, it was so nice to be able to just be like, hop on and just maybe, even if it was just like basic housekeeping stuff, right? Doing some prep, getting some basic things out of the way. I would love that. Oh, so anyways, that's my top 5. Welcome to my TED Talk. But this is kind of my top 5 things I hope for the How to Minecraft series, with or without me. And again, I have no doubt that Vic and everyone else who's going to be involved will do a great job of organizing and really making the whole thing sing, because they've got some pretty good heads on their shoulders over there. But would love to see these things, would love to see another, because it's cool seeing all these people come back to Minecraft, especially after a bit of a break, which I think a lot of them didn't need, because I feel like a lot of people were just like, I don't want to play more Minecraft. There was a little window there where I think that was true, but I think a lot of people are coming back as like they have had some time to rest, relax, and the game has changed quite a bit. So I really do look forward to seeing what people do. And I tell you what, I think that the things I listed would help make it the best the series could be, for kind of a revival of How to Minecraft, you know, a call back to roots. But let me know what you guys think about my ideas in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, also please do let me know with a like, or if you disliked it, a dislike rating. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, have notification bell to be notified. I'm still going to be continuing with my Sky Factory 4 series and all that stuff. I am debating if on Saturdays I want to release a list type thing. Let me know in the comments as well if that sounds appealing to you. But that's going to be it. So thank you all very much for watching. And as always, most importantly, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful and safe day. And until next time, ciao for now.